Collaboration, the act of working with someone to produce or create something, to work jointly with others or together, especially in an intellectual endeavor, to cooperate. For officers of the Shelby Police Department, the concept of collaboration is familiar. SPD implements a community-oriented policing model in which they work hand-in-hand with citizens of Shelby, North Carolina in an effort to proactively address the immediate conditions that give rise to public safety issues, including crime, social disorder, and fear of crime. But members of the force stepped decidedly outside of their comfort zone during much of the 2012 calendar year as they partnered with the Gardner-Webb University Center for Innovative Leadership Development to undergo extensive and customized leadership training. Dr. Doug Urey is the Dean of the School of Education, and he serves as the Director for the Center for Innovative Leadership Development.
We started from day one with the Shelby Police Department talking about what it meant for each individual to get better at what they do so that collectively the organization could possibly be as great as possible.
As part of a comprehensive program designed for supervisors and leaders within the Shelby Police Force, participants traveled monthly to the university where they spent a day in interactive discussions on a variety of topics relevant to a wide range of organizations, yet still specific to the daily functions, duties, and challenges of the officers. Shelby Police Chief Jeff Ledford initially established the vision for the customized leadership training out of a desire to build upon the good that was already within the department.
We were looking, as any organization does, is how do you grow and how do you get better, not only as an organization, but how do you get better at serving the community. We don't want to just deal with status quo. We don't want to be just a run-of-the-mill group. We wanted to be the best we could be for the citizens of Shelby. And so that's what started. It wasn't anything bad, it wasn't anything wrong. We just wanted to get better.
I don't think a meeting went by that we didn't reinforce the concept. You are a good group. The numbers show that. The attitudes show that. The perception of the community demonstrates that. So all the pieces were in place, but there is always an opportunity to transform that into something that's even better. And they got to want to do that. If they don't want to do that, then they're probably going to stay pretty close to where they are.
Along with Urey, CILD Assistant Director John Balls was instrumental in the facilitation of the monthly training sessions. He believes one of the most critical elements factoring into the success of the Academy was the bond and rapport which quickly developed between the officers and the facilitators.
You're not going to change anyone's attitude until they trust that they believe that you have their interest at heart. And so it starts with that, and you've got, as a leader, you've got to walk the talk on that. You've got to set the example. You've got to be the role model for that.
Almost immediately, Urey and Balls witnessed a new level of excitement amongst the participants. Lieutenant Shannon Price was impressed that the officers' feedback was almost immediately implemented into the curriculum they were discussing.
The fortunate part is that Dr. Urey took the information that we presented him and he built upon it. And he let us know what we needed to do to grow from it.
Balls said the sessions were structured in a way to offer the men and women of the force an opportunity to explore thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes in a safe place where there was room to make mistakes without compromising the mission of the department or the safety of the community.
You've got to give them the latitude. People are not going to grow if they're on a short leash. So we can afford some mistakes, but let's make sure the mistakes are on low-profile kinds of things.
Captains Lisa Green and Rick Stafford said the entire experience was eye-opening. Neither of them realized the extent to which the divisions of the department had been operating as separate entities instead of in the framework of a unified team.
Traditionally, we're broken up as a department into, patrol division, criminal investigative division, vice division, and we all work and do a great job at doing our respective duties, but they definitely overlap. We're all police officers, and I think this is just a reminder to get back to we all have one mission, one focus, one goal, and that is to make the citizens of Shelby and Cleveland County safe.
Now you're starting to see everybody pull together and everybody realize that it's about us. It's not about me or you, it's about us. And this department is about us. And this department is about the community. And that's the biggest accomplishment I have seen is not about me, but what I'm seeing take place with me and with my fellow officers.
As a part of this entire process, they redeveloped our mission statement. So now every leader within the organization has ownership in the mission of where we're going. It's not my mission. I didn't write it as a chief of police. I didn't come in and say, this is what you're going to do. It's theirs.
Uri admitted that in the beginning he was nervous about the leadership training, even after agreeing to develop and present a customized program for leadership growth within the City of Shelby Police Department.
My apprehension was, can we get to that point? And it didn't take long to feel really good about that, in terms of, you can see it in someone's eyes if they're at least accepting it. They don't have to believe it, but they accept it. And I grew from it. We grew from it in what we learned from them. And the next time we do it, I think we'll be even better at it.
Overall, Chief Jeff Ledford could not be happier at the new direction and excitement he has witnessed within the force. He's already planning for a second group of supervisors, officers, and support staff to undergo specific training sessions, and he desires to continue to utilize the expertise available through the Gardner-Webb Center for Innovative Leadership Development.
This academy was about people. It was about communication. It was about diversity. It was about leadership. It was about, how you collaborate with the community. Obviously, the customer, the citizen's going to see a better outcome, I believe. Our department's going to be more efficient because of it, but we focused on who they were and not what they were. And I think that's where our payoff will be.